All right, welcome back to Math's Easy, part 29 video. So now we've covered multiple ways to answer these mixed number fractional problems, right? One is to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction, find a common denominator, add, and then the last step is to convert back into a mixed number. Or you can take the whole numbers, 2 plus 3, it gives you 5. Then add the fractions. Here I know 2 times 13 is 26. So I multiply top and bottom to have that same common denominator. 2 times 13 is 26. 2 times 10 is 20. Now the common denominators are the same at 26. 20 plus 1 would be 21 over 26. And again, 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 and 21/26 would be the answer to this particular problem. So if you know what you're doing, sometimes that's an easier, quicker way, right? But if you do struggle with fractions in math and you have mixed numbers and you're adding them, the easiest way is to convert these mixed numbers into an improper fraction. And here's the formula. 13 times 2 is 26. 26 plus 10 is 36. Plus 26 times 3. You want to take that product of 78 and add one more. That would give you 79. Let's check that out. Okay, so again, I wanted to show you 13 times 2 plus 10. 13 times 2 plus 10 all over 13. All right, plus 26 times 3 plus 1. 26 times 3 plus 1 all over 26. All right, so 13 times 2 is 26, plus 10 more gives you 36 over 13, plus plus. 26 times 3 is 78, plus 1 is 79 over 26. So now we have our two fractions converted, mixed numbers converted into improper fractions. We're going to add them, but we need to have the same common denominator, same number on the bottom in order to do that. Take a look and see. Okay, so as you can see, I placed 13 and 26 on the top of my products chart to see what product, that's an answer to multiplication problem, that they both share, right? I multiply 13 times 1, 2 times 3 times 4 times 5, all the way down to 7. And I'll multiply 26 all the way down to 7, showing me all of the products. So what product does 13 and 26 share? Well, they both share 78. They both share 52. And they both share 26. I want to choose the smallest of the products. That's, again, the answer to a multiplication problem is a product. And in order to not have to reduce my answer. Now, if I choose the common denominator to be 78 between these two denominators, then I'll most likely have to reduce my answer. If I choose 52 to be the same product and the common denominator between my fractions, I'll have to reduce my final answer. Most likely, and there's always an exception to the rule, if I choose the product that both 13 and 26 share, which is 26, I most likely will not have to reduce my answer in the final answer when I am done. So I'm going to choose 26. And 26 times 1 is 26. So I'll multiply both top and bottom by 1. 13 times 2 is 26. So I'll multiply both top and bottom by 2. That's going to give me my common denominator. And I just want to take the time to point out 13 times 1 is 13. If you add 13 plus 13, you'll get 26, which is 13 times 2. You add 13 to 26, you get 39. That's 13 times 3. If you add 13 to 39, you get 52. That's 13 times 4, and on it goes. Same thing with 26. 26 times 1 is 26. You add another 26 and you'll get 52. That's 26 times 2. You add 26 to 52, you'll get 78. That's 26 times 3. And on you go. So there is a relationship between adding and multiplications. All right. So 13 times 2 gives me 26. 36 times 2 gives me 72. Plus 1 times 26 gives me 26. 79 times 1 gives me 79. Right? And let's take a look and see what that looks like here. So you have 7226 plus 7926. That equals 151 over 26. Improper fraction. Let's go ahead and convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. Okay, so as you can see here, we're going to convert this improper fraction back into a mixed number. 151 divided by 26. Remember, every fraction is a division problem. 151 divided by 26. 151 divided by 26. Okay, so here I wanted to show you what's called a guess and check method, right? So I don't know what number times 26. I don't know what number times 26 gives me 151. Or the closest number, right? So I do what's called a guess and check. I'll take 26 and I'll start off by multiplying 26 times 4, right? 6 times 4 is 24. I'll write the 4 down. I'll carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 more is 10. So 26 times 4 is 104. Hey, that's less than 151. That'll work. Let's see if there's another number, right, that will work also. 26 times 5, right? 6 times 5 is 30. I'll place the 0. I'll carry the 3. I'll add the 3 to my next product. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. So 26 times 5 is 130. So I'm getting closer. Let's see if 6 will work, right? So 6 times 6 is 36. I'll write down my 6. I'll carry the 3. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 more is 15. So 26 times 6 is 156. 156 is larger than 151, so this one will not work. And 5 is the closest to 151 without going over. So I'll use the product of 130 by multiplying 26 times 5. This method's called guess and check. A lot of times you'll use the guess and check method when you're not allowed to use a calculator. All right, so 26 times 5 is 130, right? If I take away 130 from 151, 0 take away from 1 is 1, 3 take away from 5 is 2, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So I have a whole number of 5, a remainder of 21 over the original denominator 26. So 5 is my whole number, 21 is my new numerator or top part of the fraction, and my denominator of 26 stays the same throughout. So just as I verbally mentioned at the very beginning of this video, adding the 2 and the 3, converting the fractions to have the same common denominator, we ended up with 5 and 21, 26. So either method will work. It's up to you which you feel most comfortable doing. Hey, if I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Just take it step by step.